Good afternoon, class. ESLL 310, page 28, grammar for speaking. Use say, tell, talk, and discuss. These four verbs are connected in meaning, but they are not the same grammatically. To use say, tell, talk, and discuss, the tense can be changed, okay? So, for example, say, said is past tense. Tell, told is past tense. Talking is present continuous. Talk is base forms. This is simple future, and discussed is past tense. So the tense can be changed. For say, before a direct quotation, Eduardo said, "I'm concerned about this." Use say before an indirect quotation. The professor said that it was a difficult question. Never, I want to say about. Tell before a person plus a topic. Diego told his classmate about his research. Before a noun, he told a story, a joke, a lie, the truth. Before an object pronoun, she told me that she got an A on the test. Never use he told that. Talk before about, she is talking about her trip. Before to, I'll talk to Amelia before we make a decision. Never, we talk English, Arabic, Japanese. We speak English. Before a noun, we discussed the role of DNA in class today. Never use we discussed about. So number one, exercise A, choose the correct sentence. Listen to check your answers. In today's class, the professor discussed about genetics. In today's class, the professor talked about genetics. So we have discussed and talked. Looking here, discussed, we never use discussed about. For talk, she is talking about. So talked plus about is okay. Discussed plus about is not okay. So number one, the correct answer would be B, is B. Number two, in my presentation, I'm going to talk about the role of DNA in determining our health. In my presentation, I'm going to say about the role of DNA in determining our health. So the two verbs, to talk, to say, the next word, about. The role of DNA, which is going to be a topic. So let's see which one is okay. Talk about. So use talk before about is okay. Say about. Never, I want to say about. So say plus about is not okay. Number two, the correct answer, A, talk about. Number three, my friend is an identical twin. He sometimes tells about the problems he has. My friend is an identical twin. He sometimes tells me about the problems he has. So tells about and tells me. Tell before a person plus a topic. He told that is not okay. Tell about the problems would be the topic here, but there's no object pronoun. So he told me about would be okay. He sometimes tells me, you, him, her, depending on the object pronoun, or even a proper noun, Diego in this case, Diego, a name, a person's name would be okay. But in this case, tells about who do you tell or who does he tell? We need an object, a person here as for the verb tell. So A is not acceptable. He sometimes tells me, object pronoun, about the problems he has. B, correct. Number four, I don't believe Jackson. I don't think he's telling the truth. I don't believe Jackson. I don't think he's saying the truth. So here we have telling and saying. So saying can or say can only be used for indirect or direct quotation. Okay. The truth is not a quotation, direct or indirect. Okay, so the truth is a noun. So telling the truth would be okay. Number 4, I don't believe Jackson. I don't think he's telling the truth. A. Number 5, Ruby told a funny joke while we were eating dinner. Ruby said a funny joke while we were eating dinner. So we have told and said. A shows that it is a noun. It is an article. Said a funny joke. Told a funny joke. In this case, I want to say both are going to be correct. And let's double check. Told plus a noun. He told a story, a joke, a lie. A is correct. Ruby said a funny joke while we were eating dinner. The more the textbook will say told is correct, but in this case, professor said that it was a difficult question. Ruby said a funny joke while we were eating dinner. Grammatically incorrect, however, I would say number 5, speaking, using this verbiage, it would be acceptable. The commonality, usage of subject said plus a funny joke while we were eating dinner, that would be spoken commonly and accepted. So grammatically, according to the rules, it is incorrect. But if you were to say, Ruby said a funny joke while we were eating dinner, that would be acceptable. And number 6, my classmates all told they enjoyed the lecture. My classmates all said they enjoyed the lecture. Told, said, subject plus a verb, enjoyed, and then object, the lecture, noun. So told, he told for a noun, no. They is a subject pronoun, so that would not be okay. It has to be an object pronoun. My classmates all told them would be okay. Object pronoun, and then enjoyed the lecture. So grammatically, A, incorrect. My classmates all said, in direct quotation, they enjoyed the lecture. So number 6, B is correct.